What's up, everybody? How y'all been doing? I just wanted to come on here and just chat, yap a little bit. When the first of the year had came, everybody was making all these New Year's resolutions. I really didn't make any resolutions, but I did make goals for myself. And one of the goals that I made for myself is completing therapy, having a mental health life coach, which was actually offered to me through my job. My job, God bless them, they have great benefits. And it was free of charge, so I signed up. I really wanted to speak with someone that had no interest in my life, didn't know me, and just heard me without judgment and gave me professional advice. So I did sign up, and I completed 5 sessions within 3 to 4 month period. And during these sessions, I really learned a lot about myself, and I wanted to make goals about boundaries. Throughout my life, I always felt like I had to give. I had to say yes. Like if I said no, it was a problem. People wouldn't like me. People would judge me. People would have something to say. But, at my old age, I have learned that people going to have something to say regardless of what you do, how you do, when you do it. People going to have something to say, whether it's good or bad. So I really just been learning how to say no this year. And baby, the drama continues. A lot of people don't sit well with no. They don't sit well with the truth. And they don't sit well when plans change. Like sometimes when you say stuff, I say stuff, I really go back and like look at it and think about it and really like challenge myself. Like, was this a good idea? Like, how is this going to affect me and my family, my immediate family, not just my family a long distance, and looking forward towards the future. And is this going to make me happy? All decisions don't really make you happy, but at the end of the day, I only have one life, and probably about 75% of the time, I really want to be happy. So is this going to affect my happiness, my longevity, my ultimate goals? And if it is, I'm going to say no. I don't mind. A lot of people look at my life and feel like, oh, like I owe them something, or it's their life too. No, everybody have their own life. Everybody have, their own thing they have to do. So I just want to be clear. I love everybody. Whether I talk to you or whether I don't have any hate towards anybody. Do I dislike some people? Yeah, I do dislike people. And that's my right. That's what I feel. I have learned how to say no. I have learned how to set healthy boundaries. And I have learned how to communicate with people. Communication is key. Like letting people know how you feel. Letting people know not all your plans, but like if the plan is going to include them, how will it affect them? And people really have to come to realization that in minority communities, I'm not just going to say black communities, I'm going to say minority communities, people do not know how to communicate and tend to shut down. This can be a problem because we as people have to teach our kids, teach our babies how to deal with emotions, bad emotions, angry emotions, jealous emotions, happy emotions, all types of emotions, and communicate those with people around them effectively, whether it's verbal or nonverbal. And I am guilty of this. A lot of times I did not know how to communicate my emotions because as a young child, I was not allowed to communicate my emotions. And those are things that I did try to teach my kids. And even though right now me and my oldest daughter really aren't speaking, I value that she knows how to communicate, and she has been a person that is very verbal on how she feels. Even my baby girl, she's a sassy girl because I did allow that space for them. I allowed that space for her and her sister to tell me how they feel. Mommy, I'm not happy. Mommy, I don't like this. Mommy, blah, blah, blah. And it is amazing to let your kids do that, and your friends do that, and your mother and your father and your sister. And when those conversations happen, it is very healthy to let them talk, and for you on the receiving end to listen, actively listen. You have to listen to people. Like, you can't just be quiet and let it go in one ear after the other. You have to be actively listening. And when you listen, process it. And maybe you have to process it for a minute, or maybe you have to process it for months and make a decision. During this decision time, it's important to look at all sides of the story. And some people say, like, oh, don't tell nobody. But maybe you do have to tell somebody. Maybe I did have to tell my counselor. Maybe I did have to get some type of coaching to push through this and push through these feelings and see what results I could come back with. And it's okay to cut people off. And if it's not a part of your goal, it's okay. I'm telling you. If nobody told you, I'm telling you, it's okay. It's okay to cut people off. And it will feel like mourning a death, which it is. Relationship comes to an end, death. You have to just say, I'm done. Because the relationship is just strained. It's stressful. If you want to circle back, that's fine. If not, push forward. At this time, me personally, my best friend is my husband. And at first, it really wouldn't seem that type of way. But the longer we stay together and the longer that we indulge in one another, that's good. That's why I'm glad I married him. I'm glad because he listens to me. I listen to him. We have fun together. And then we actually do things that we like to do together. So we always don't get along, but he's my other half. My children, they're the loves of my life, but they have their own life to live. They're girls. They're going to get married. They're going to do things. They have their own families to do. I can't always be dependent on them for my happiness. I can't depend on even my husband for my happiness. I can't depend on other people for my happiness. I have to depend on me for my happiness. I have to look inside of me for my happiness. And once we learn that as humans, as people, we'll be better off. Like, some people say, oh, I can't go nowhere by myself. Why? Are you not happy enough to go by yourself? Are you not feeling safe in your environment to go by yourself? You know, it's a number of factors, that reasons why people don't go places and do things by themselves. But if you can't sit alone in your own space and feel good, then, hey, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. All I know is that happiness comes from within. And some of us, we need to look inside ourselves and see what the turmoil is, what the problem is. And it's okay to sign up for counseling. It's okay to go to a third party that doesn't know you and spill the beans, baby. Spill the tea and let them clock it for you. A lot of people, when you tell, oh, I'm going to see a therapist, they'll say, oh, you don't need a therapist, but you don't know what I need. You don't know how I feel. You don't know the inside of me. Like, it's always those people that's going to discount what you want to do. So sometimes you just have to keep your goals to yourself and let them play out. Even when you tell people your goals, some people not understanding the ultimate long-term effect you trying to have. They just looking at short term. But at the end of the day, honey, it's your life. It's your life. I am so glad I'm able to share this with y'all. I'm so glad that a lot of y'all come on my page. I don't know if y'all come on here for inspiration, education, just to be nosy. I don't know, but I know that this is my visual diary. I do write. I've been writing for years, and I do paint as a elective of mine that brings me joy. And I started a visual diary just because I wanted to have it for myself. This is something that I don't do for other people. It's an expression of me and my thoughts and my wants and needs. So I hope that y'all enjoy everything I post on this page. And some of the things that I post on this page not going to be nice. And it's not going to be, as y'all call, Christian. And it's not going to be whatever in your mind you think it should be. But it's my space and what I want it to be and how I want it to look. Because guess what? I am a grown-ass woman. Grown. Older than a lot of y'all. And thankful. I'm thankful. I'm very thankful. Very grateful. And I'm very humble. But I do have big ball energy because I am a force to be reckoned with. And a lot of people discount that. But I don't have to go around pushing my weight. The proof is in the pudding. The actions are there. I have worked hard. And it's okay. It's okay to shine. A lot of times people don't want you to shine because it's so bright, it affects them. But if they take the brightness and embrace it, they can shine too. A lot of people, they here because they want to be underneath you for a reason other than happiness. And jealousy is so close by, so green, so envious. And when those true colors come out, it's very easy. It's very easy to try to take someone down. But at the end of the day, keep those people from around you. If you see any slight things that show you that a person is jealous, get them out because you need to grow. You got to build trust and connections and respect around you. And on that note, I wish everyone well. I wish even my enemies, the ones that look at me and don't like me, the ones that frown upon me or my decisions that I have made, the choices that I have made, I wish them well too. I wish them well. I really do. Because nobody knows my destiny or my purpose but me. Yeah. Y'all have a good day. The comments, let me know. I hope y'all learned something today. If you have any questions, just drop it in the comment section. And yeah, talk to y'all later.